Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel USA Immigration and Visa. Today we are going to discuss the US Visa Bulletin Prediction September 2024. Let's start the video. The August 2024 Visa Bulletin has left many of us scratching our heads, as it brought virtually no changes across the board. Following the slightly disappointing July 2024 announcement, we were bracing ourselves for stagnation, if not outright retrogression. While we didn't see any priority dates moving backward this month, the lack of movement is equally telling. After enjoying consecutive positive shifts during the first 2 quarters of this year, it seems the Visa Bulletin has hit the brakes. We saw slight decreases in priority dates last month, and now we're faced with what feels like a frozen landscape. The big question on everyone's mind is, how long will this transition period last before we potentially see widespread retrogression? It's hard not to wonder if the USCIS is gearing up for a significant pullback in priority dates to balance out the generous forward movement we saw earlier in the year. If so, when can we expect it to happen? These are the questions keeping many of us up at night, despite August's seemingly uneventful announcement. That said, it wasn't all doom and gloom. A few key categories did see some movement, which gives us a glimmer of hope. It's crucial to keep an eye on these areas, as the USCIS might continue to nudge them forward in the coming months. What do stagnant priority dates mean for us? The year started off with a bang. We saw several positive date announcements and celebrated the absence of retrogressions. However, as the months rolled by, those positive shifts began to shrink, sometimes moving forward by just a handful of days. July 2024's bulletin seemed to be the turning point, setting the stage for August's standstill. So, what's really going on here? It's possible that as the USCIS evaluates the impact of all the positive changes and system reforms they've been working on, they're realizing a need to pump the brakes. The gradual slowdown we've witnessed over the past few months could be a prelude to negative shifts in priority dates. However, it's important to note that the USCIS didn't arrive at this point overnight. They've been slowly decreasing the magnitude of positive shifts, which suggests that any potential retrogression might also come gradually. That said, we can't rule out the possibility of sudden pullbacks if their internal assessments warrant it. It's a delicate balance, and we'd be wise to stay vigilant. Predictions for the September 2024 Visa Bulletin. Looking ahead to the September 2024 Visa Bulletin, we find ourselves in uncharted territory. Given the results of the August Bulletin, it wouldn't be surprising to see some negative shifts in priority dates in the coming months. While the transition to stagnant priority dates was a slow process, the jump to retrogression might not follow the same gradual pattern. We hate to be the bearers of bad news, but it's crucial to be prepared. Categories that have seen little to no movement in recent months might be the first to experience retrogression. Keep a close eye on these areas, as they could be the canaries in the coal mine for broader pullbacks. However, it's not all doom and gloom. August's announcement did bring some positive shifts in key categories that many of us watch closely, such as F2A and EB3 India. There's a chance, albeit a slim one, that these categories might continue to inch forward as we enter the second half of the year. We can hope that these categories continue to stay positive and change as we walk into the second half of the year. We will continue to monitor the trends closely and provide you with the most up-to-date analysis and predictions. Stay tuned for our next update, and let's hope for a more favorable outcome in September 2024. September 2024 Visa Bulletin Release Date. Based on recent trends, we expect the July 2024 Visa Bulletin to be released anywhere between August 4, 2024, and the following week, August 14, 2024. That's all in this video. See you in next video.